So how you doing, my fellow DJs? I'm redoing, well, not redoing, but I am doing this recording. Most probably I'll put some animation for you so you will be bored or just hearing me out. So this is on the basis of formatting, okay? And not just formatting a drive, but on the question that were asked. Fellow DJs, you have to properly ask the question. If you do not know how something works, ask, what will happen if I do this? So the main purpose of me doing this vocal recording is because it's something that I think it's important. When you write to someone, right, and you want to find out something, say, what will happen if I do this? I do not know what will happen. What will happen if I format a drive? What will happen if I delete a file? What would happen, you know? But if you ask a question like, I am doing this and I have not finished the process of doing, it gets convoluted. It gets confusing. It's not a clear question. So you have to have it clear. So they asked me about formatting, but the way they asked me was, let me just read it to you. Let me open up my stuff and I'm going to read it to you. And this is the issue, that sometimes the question is not asked properly, so it becomes confusing. You have to ask the question properly. Okay, so I am. Okay, so this is the question that was asked. When it shows me the message about formatting will erase all data to format, click OK. It won't actually erase the data. Okay, it's kind of confusing. At the end, it won't actually erase the data. So click OK won't actually erase the data or data. Okay, that's kind of not the proper way to question, to ask a question. What he should have asked, if I try to format a drive, what will happen? That's the question. And the answer is, you lose all information, data, pictures, everything is erased, deleted. You're not going to be able to recover. Not 100% true, but for a person that doesn't know how to use a computer or use certain software, it's going to be hard. And there are software to recover your information. Yes, unless you write on top of that you deleted or formatted, it's recoverable, But once it's written over, that's it. It's gone forever. And again, when it show, this is the question. When it shows the message about formatting, will erase all data to format, click OK? That's improper. That's not really the way you write something so someone can understand you. It won't actually erase the data. He's asking a question, but in the whole entire message is complicated. It's not super clear. So I misunderstood what he was saying, like he was doing the process of erasing it, and he tried it and it didn't work. So that's confusing on my part. So I showed him, how to do it to format so it could actually delete everything. But then when he replied to me, which made it clear. Yes, in my PC, I just wanted to make sure all my data wouldn't be wiped in the process of changing format of my password or my passport. Or else it won't make no sense for me to go read more, to go through it with it. Yes, it doesn't make no sense. Yes, if you format, you're gonna lose everything. and you're gonna have to find a software to recover, and you might not even know that there's a software out there that you can use. I mean, he should have just asked what was going to happen if I format a drive with information in it. That's it. I would have told him. He would have lost all information. That's it. This is a computer question of what's the meaning of format and what is going to happen when you format a drive. Okay? And what is happening when you format a drive in more technical details is you're changing the language structure which the computer reads in reality. So there's another thing called partition, which breaks it into part. What is the word partitions? So you could actually have two drives in like in a USB. If you partition it, you can actually have one section named A and another section named B. But when you format it, then you're using sort of like a FAT. So the sectors change. So partition, you're breaking it down, right? And in the format, you're changing the sectors so into different types of, like they call it FAT 32, FAT 16. So 16 to one sector, 32, so on. And again, not a big thing about FAT, but remember, DJs, remember, people out there, if you want to know how something works, or if you don't know how something works, just ask what will happen if I do this, and keep it there so someone can give you the explanation. This is like a new thing for me, so I could talk about hardware, computer hardware, video cards, memory, is CPU, processor, all that. Laptops, a lot of DJs buy different laptops. You know, they have different configuration inside. You know, and I'm here to help. But remember, if you're asking a question, keep it simple. Keep it to the point. What will happen if I do this? I am 100% sure that he didn't know what format means and what would happen when he uses it. I mean, you're not going to use a regular drive, you know, with a regular like NTFS FAT on to load up your playlist. That's not going to happen. You're going to have to format it, and once you format it, you lose all information that is there, and so you have to move your information out of that drive. Then you could put it back, but you have to move it first because it's deleting everything. It's changing the sectors in a certain way. All right. So this is DJ 730. Hopefully, this information helps someone. I'll be posting more stuff about the software, my hardware that I use, my new laptop that I have purchased to DJ, and why I purchased it. Hopefully, whoever listens to this likes it, gives it a like, and if you have a question, just ask the question. What will happen? What is this? How does this work? You know, and if I have to answer, I'll post it. No problem. Peace.